Oh, well, you have to
That's a lot
touch
of
someone
weight.
and you know their future. What about that? You shake hands with someone and you go, oh, you're going to die in 3 weeks.
Oh.
Just
and
stay
then
away.
again, you get into the similar problems with Hitler. Like, can you then change the future by knowing it?
Can you warn them? Yeah,
can you
maybe.
warn them off
Yeah, because it hasn't
yeah.
happened yet. So you can change. You can change. Yeah, it hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
But again,
just gotta-
it's a good example of a superpower which again carries massive stress with it.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, also,
Yeah,
I
like-
think that's why people disguise themselves when they're a super, because they get bothered.
Yeah.
If you could fly, your mum would be saying, "Oh, just take that to the post office."
She's
I'd
constantly
go,
getting you to
"Fuck
pick
off,
stuff up.
Mum.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking super. I wouldn't tell anyone.
If you could fly, you'd spend 75% of your time just going and doing like picking up eggs from the corner shop.
Yeah,
Slightly
or just,
quicker,
or
yeah.
I would just whiz around. I just whiz around having fun. Like you
You'd
see,
want
like
to.
birds playing. I'd do that. I'm not. But it's if someone said, "Oh, I'm invisible," right? The MI5 would be on you going, "You've got to work for us now."
You've got to take this guy out. You've got to do this. You'd be like, oh, I was hoping to use it just to sort of get into football grounds and play on my own. And
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Right, we know there's a guy, right, there's a big group of people, they're meeting in this Turkish bath, they're all naked, right? We want you to go in there and tell us what they're talking about.
Yeah. Once again, a lot of superpowers just end up with you and surrounded by naked people, not really knowing why.
Yeah.
That's what we learn from this.
Mark
yeah.
Watson, yeah, this super.
Mark Watson, my life with naked people. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe it's a good job I mean, some people have got sort of superpowers, haven't they?
Who?
Some people are more intelligent than other people, remarkably off the scale of in their,
And you do get these people like you with the bloke with the weather. You get people that have had a bash on the head or something, and then they can do weird stuff. Like they can speak in loads of languages, or that fascinates me. That like your brain can actually be rewired by a physical blow.
Yeah, is that true though? When people they go, oh, she had a knocked on her head, and then when she woke up, she could speak Chinese.
I believe it is true.
Is that true?
I looked it up once. It's something called.
But she must have heard Chinese. You can't just suddenly your brain doesn't.
Did it just sound like Chinese?
She thought she was Chinese, like pretending to be Chinese, like Mark did.
That's how it started with me, actually. Yeah. Got knocked on the head, and there's a thing called something like sudden artist syndrome, or where
where you can play the piano
instrument, having
What?
Yeah.
But how though?
What?
Because
It is
you
a real
can't.
thing, I think.
What?
Honestly. Yeah, but occasionally people have woken up from a coma or something, and they are able to play.
No.
Honestly,
Well,
I
they
think
must have had to have a fiddle first, then know what
Yeah.
the keys do, and then you can do
Not
it. You
just-
can't just
I've
suddenly
never-
play. No.
No, you must have had to, as you say, have a fiddle.
Yeah, yeah, and that makes sense.
The
Because then
answer
if
to
you've got
everything.
this amazing brain that could, you'd remember everything where it was immediately with bypassing it, and then you
Yeah.
could probably play something like. What if you just did that and you just chose to sue? I just play Elton John. I'm this superpower, right? And I'll sit at the piano and I go, it's a little bit funny. Again, MI5 will go, we can't do anything with this. He can play the piano suddenly, but this isn't it's not a great superpower. It's fine at parties, but we can't use this
I know.
in
yeah.
any way.
No, it's true.
Are there any good superpowers?
We're starting to wonder, aren't we?
Well,
Because
well,
most of them
in
come
real
with
life,
so many downfalls.
I don't know.
that,
I mean,
like-
it's sort of, yeah. I mean, working stuff out. You could say that these people, Einstein's theory of relativity, well, that is like a superpower. It's given the world, it's helped the world. It's amazing. It's incredible that you came up with it. It was always there. It's only a discovery, of course, but I think you have to think that intelligence is a power.
yeah, the
isn't it?
best superpower is just to be really clever. Probably.
Really
yeah.
clever, right? Yeah,
Rather
but I
than
mean,
being able to change the fabric of the universe or something, because as we've established, that comes with lots of problems.
Yeah.
You know.
but I think the future. I was talking to this guy who's an expert on the future, and he thinks the next step is actually bionics, and already there are athletes who have lost their legs that they've given false that run
They can run
faster.
faster.
They run faster than athletes with
Yeah.
real legs.